In the decade before the American Civil War, Alabama's cotton plantations stood at the heart of America's wealth and its cruelty. By 1853, nearly half of the state's people were enslaved. Their days were ruled by violence, fear, and endless labor. Among them were two sisters, Sarah and Lucy, twins, born into bondage, serving inside a plantation house in Alabama's Black Belt. Their hands prepared the meals, cleaned the rooms, and poured the bourbon their enslavers drank each night. What drove them to vengeance is lost to history. But one spring evening, they made their choice. They laced the master's bourbon with poison, perhaps arsenic, perhaps a deadly root they had learned of through generations of whispered knowledge. Soon, the family fell ill, and suspicion rose. Some said another enslaved person betrayed them. Others claimed they were seen near the bottle. However it happened, the sisters were seized, beaten, and forced to confess. Their trial was swift. A slave court with no defense, no mercy, and only one possible sentence. They were hanged before a crowd, a warning to others, a spectacle meant to crush the thought of resistance. But in the slave quarters that night, their story spread in silence, a mix of fear, grief, and something deeper. The quiet knowledge that even under chains, the will to fight back still lived. The poisoned bourbon of Alabama was more than an act of desperation. It was a whisper of rebellion in a world built on terror. And though the sisters' names fade in time, their defiance remains. One small, burning light in the long, dark night of slavery.